start with the National Prosecuting Authority saying it has a strong case against the man charged with the murder of the Fort Hare University student. Alutha Pasile has made his first court appearance in the East London Magistrates Court. He's decided not to apply for bail. Nosicelo Mtebeni's dismembered body was found dumped on the streets of Quigney last week. Malungelo Booi is in East London for us live with the latest. Malungelo, good afternoon to you. What developments today so far?
Hi there, Stephen. Well, the suspects appeared briefly here in the East London Magistrates Court. As you rightfully pointed out, it was quite a brief court appearance. In fact, it lasted, Stephen, for about 5 minutes. The accused confirming who he is, but also, Stephen, confirming that he will not be applying for bail. He has been charged with the murder of the fourth-year law student at Fort Hare University. Of course, Stephen, it's a bit quiet, and it's quiet now, but earlier in the day, Stephen, hundreds of students and community members were gathered here outside the East London Magistrates Court, calling really for justice for Nosicelo, saying that today all they want is for justice for the 23-year-old student who was murdered. Stephen, but here's what's also interesting, what's coming out from the National Prosecuting Authority, confirming also, Stephen, that it has actually has confession from the accused, and that he confessed to killing the deceased, and that they had an argument, Stephen, and that argument was about him actually accusing or believing that the deceased was cheating on him, Stephen. But also the NPA saying that there are witnesses, that it will heavily rely on witnesses which it says, Stephen, actually saw the accused leaving the house where he stayed in with bags, Stephen, that had the body of the late student, Stephen. But of course, Stephen, this incident has not angered, the community of Quigney, but it has also angered the student community here in East London, especially the peers of Nosicelo. They're now saying that, in fact, they want that man to be granted bail so that they can deal with him. Stephen?
And the demeanor of the suspect in court, Malungelo, I mean, this is an awful crime. I mean, you sort of run out of words to describe it. What was the demeanor of this person?
So interestingly, Stephen, when he walked inside the courtroom, his face was partially covered. One thing I could tell you, that he's quite a massive man. He's huge, Stephen. This young lady did not actually even stand a chance, Stephen, to fight him off. That's how huge he is. But also, we were told that one of his jobs also, at some point, he worked as a bouncer at one of the local nightclubs here in East London. But we were also told that he was selling also, a funeral policy to some of the, to people around this area. But what we also know about him, Stephen, from what members of the community have been telling us, is that this man was a loner. He was a loner. He was soft-spoken, and he hardly spoke, actually. And when he spoke, he was soft, Stephen. So that's why a lot of people in that particular community, especially in the street where he lived, say that they are taken aback. They did not expect this. While they are taken aback, they are also angry.
Malungelo Booi, thank you very much indeed. Live for us in East London this afternoon with the latest on that story. Really is a horrific story.